Hello and welcome, Aries, to your August love messages. Now keep in mind these are collective in general. That means that this may not be for you. You can check out your moon, your rising, and your Venus signs as well, okay? But we're going to kind of tap into the energies of August in love and see what wants to come forward. I did already pull a spread here, and I have a pretty clear narrative. So like I said, if it's not yours, let it go, right? This might be for somebody else. But what I'm sensing here, Aries, is starting out, we have spirit of light after the darkness. So you've been through a period of either being kept in the dark when it comes to love and relationships, maybe moving through a lot of shadow work, okay? And you're coming out the other side with the white horse energy, which is return to your true nature. So you may have lost yourself a little bit here, or you just kind of went through this spiritual awakening of transforming. It seems like to me you went through a shadow, like you did do some shadow work, or you were in a relationship that again had a lot of moon energy. So there was a lot hidden, there were a lot of illusions. You didn't have clarity, but it feels like now you do have clarity here. And you're returning to your true nature. You're learning to trust yourself again. I mean, if you look at this horse here, there's fear in those eyes, okay? So you moved through quite a bit of fear here, and then in this horse's eyes there's peace, okay? There's kind of this peace or acceptance about a relationship. Again, you moved through like a shadowy period, and now you're returning to your true nature, okay? You're returning to your clarity. You've gone through maybe a bit of a purification process recently. Now, when it comes to love and relationships, it's very interesting here. So I sense for many of you, you've taken distance from someone, okay? And that might have been because there was a third party or a third influence. And in this space and time that you have taken distance, this person is now terrified, okay? They're terrified that you are with someone else, and they're quite jealous at this time. Okay, I think the space that you needed to create for yourself, if somebody had you in some sort of confusing dynamic, okay, I feel like especially by like the end of August, you know, or even the beginning of August here, middle of August, you'll be feeling like this will be clearing and shifting. But you needed to take space from the situation, from this person. And I feel like while you did that, it did create a dark night of the soul for this person. Not that that's your responsibility, because I feel like you did this, Aries, for yourself, to do what is best for you here. And it kind of encouraged this person or invited this person to take a look at themselves. And right now, all of a sudden, my tongue feels heavy. I feel tired and drained. So that was the situation for you, or that's what this person is feeling now, because they're having to face that shadow now that you're not there. Now that your light is absent from their life, they have to find their own light. They have to do their own shadow work here. Okay. We do have a peace offering coming in, forgiveness and acceptance. And interestingly enough, this aligns with that white horse energy. There's also that song White Horse that you might want to listen to. It's a country song. But you might resonate with that. We also have breakthrough. Okay, so you're having these breakthroughs, these moments of clarity. And we have meditation, healing, and finding inner peace. So right now, whatever separation you took from this situation, this person, it was to find your inner peace, okay? It was to come back to who you are, your true nature, okay? To have your clarity and your breakthroughs. And you're navigating that in a very graceful way here, Aries, okay? This person, of course, now that there is, maybe you blocked them, or you just, again, created space, you've moved away from this energy. You know, they are sad, okay? They're definitely going through it right now, but it's their own, it's a response from the universe, or it's pretty much their own karma, right? It's their own energy kind of returning to them, their own lessons returning to them that they have to face, that maybe with you, they could somewhat delay or put off, or, you know, ignore, and now they have to face it themselves. You know, you might have been holding this person's hand, and now you're not holding their hand, and now they have to find their own courage, their own strength, their own light, right? We have imbalance, needing feminine and incomplete. Yeah, they can definitely feel you know, the space of the absence that you have, you know, that you're not in their experience, in their life right now. And we also have influenced external parties, impressionable, and gossip. This person wasn't strong enough, it feels like, to embrace this dynamic, this connection, their own clarity, make their own decisions. And it is sad, you know, it is sad here, but I feel like you have moved through quite a bit, and now you are looking forward to finding that balance and peace and seeing what will come next, right? I feel like this person tried to move forward a dynamic, because we have the Chariot, doing the same old, instead of evolving, growing, honoring you. And so you went into your Queen of Swords energy. You went into your head over heart, you know, making logical decisions, choosing what is for your highest and greatest good. Okay. And moving forward towards your North Star, towards your destiny, towards your happiness, towards your inner healing and peace, rather than trying to stay in this person's timeline or stay in their, frankly, their mess that they created. Okay, you're moving out of it. You're moving out of it in a very empowered way. And I do think you are taking your heart out of this. Like I said, you're making a very logical decision here to move forward. I feel like this person might come forward with a peace offering, want to clear the air with you, because we have the Two of Pentacles. But it's like you're already balancing, like you're already moving out of that timeline. You're already moving forward here. If you see here, she's already looking at that star. She's looking at the ocean. Okay? And her back is turned in both of these messages. Okay? When it comes to the dating energy in August, for those of you that are going to be exploring other options, we have lunch dates. Okay, so maybe coffee date, lunch date, spending time. Some of you, you're just going to spend time with friends. You're going to watch Netflix, you're going to eat a pizza, you're going to just like spend time pampering and enjoying your experience. Some of you might be attracting in someone who wants to pamper you. Okay, that might be the case here as well. Anything else? Clearing will be very important. You know, dissolving energy cords, clearing and cleansing your space. There is this sense of you are willing, it feels like, Aries, if this person will evolve and grow with you, okay, you are willing to give them the space and time. Not that you're waiting for them, but you're willing to give them the space and time to do that, if they can align with you, or that if they share that same vision authentically, or they do that work they need to do in order to move forward with you. But it's like they're going to have to show you, not tell you, but show you consistently that they want to put in the work, or that they're going to show up, okay, in a healthy and supportive energy here. Because if you see with the Chariot card, there's an obstacle, and those oxen are going two separate ways, but that's not going to move that Chariot forward. And the Chariot is about moving beyond the past, moving forward from the past. So there's this obstacle here that I feel like, I don't think that it's you, Aries. I think that it's this person that they need to clear in order for this to move forward. But you're not going to stay in their comfort zone anymore. You are moving forward. And you are finding great happiness and peace, and you're finding these breakthroughs. You, again, might be making new connections with friends or potential partners here. And you're just letting this person deal with themselves and move through what they need to move through. Let's see what else. Can we get an outcome for the energy, love energy of August for my Aries viewers? Highest and best messages. The Eight of Wands and Temperance. Okay. So with the Eight of Wands, there's communication, there's fast flowing. So again, we are in Mercury retrograde now. So there could be other love interests that are reaching out to you, wanting to connect with you. I feel like you're talking to many people, opening up and sharing what's on your heart. Because again, when dealing with this person, you couldn't bring your heart. It sounds bad, but you couldn't bring emotion, I should say. You couldn't bring emotion into it. You had to stay neutral. You had to be in that Queen of Swords energy and your embodied wisdom. Okay, and with this Eight of Wands energy, it's like you want to open up your heart and you want to talk and you want to heal. And I feel like that's something that you're going to be doing here with that Eight of Wands and the Temperance card. You are finding your healing, your balance, your peace. Some of you, you could find some sort of a middle ground with this person at the end of August. You know, it's kind of up to you. Just use your discernment. And if this person has been deceptive before, because I am seeing a lot of shadowy energy, be very aware of that. Call them out. Don't put up with it. You know, don't compromise on things that are important for you, especially when it comes to your happiness and your inner peace here, Aries. Okay, but things are moving forward quickly into a healing space for you with that Eight of Wands and the Temperance card. There's a softness and a gentleness that is flowing in here. I see a lot of love and support from nature, from family. I see you exploring more of what you desire to, Aries. So like more experiences, new experiences that you want to have. Doesn't have to necessarily do with love and relationships, but maybe there's like certain restaurants you want to check out, movies you want to watch, different types of like foods that you want to eat. Like there's just this sense of you nurturing yourself and focusing your energy back on you instead of this messy situation that you kind of felt stuck in. Let's get one more message here for my Aries viewers. The Six of Cups. Yeah, I kind of get for some of you, there could be somebody from the past reaching out to you, could be distant past. Okay, and know that you can miss this person, right? And also want to move forward. There's space and room for you to have that part of yourself that wishes things could have been different, worked out a different way, or even to miss this, you know, that person, but also acknowledging what is best for you moving forward and having space for both of those within yourself, right? Both of those schools of thought, both of those, you know, emotions. And I strongly encourage you to talk it out, you know, to open up your heart and share that with, you know, some of you will have a heart to heart with this person and you will discuss the past. You see there's dirty socks there. Okay, there could have been, you know, there could have been a lot that happened in this dynamic. Some of you, you're going to call in a soulmate. Okay, you're going to call in another soulmate with that Six of Cups energy, or you're going to discover that someone from the distant past has been thinking about you and might be reaching out here. Yeah, we have the Ace of Swords, clarity, breakthrough. You're just taking the space and time to do what you need. It's like, in August, I don't feel, I mean, you could be making a decision about this relationship or this connection or situationship or whatever it may be, right? But you are taking your time to heal, make a balanced decision here. You're not rushing into the decision. But I do feel like your expression is going to be very important as you move forward here. And you're going to have a new beginning with that Ace of Swords, a very clear new beginning. And I'm just getting and feeling for you, Aries, like there's this sense of you going from a space of giving and being drained and maybe not feeling good enough with this other situation to feeling soothed, loved, fulfilled, peaceful, balanced. So there's this reality shift that is happening for you in August, for those of you that are resonating with this energy. And you're putting yourself first in the best way, right? Because it's allowing you to choose yourself and choose what you want instead of sacrificing and giving to those that you know, have scattered energy. So your energy's focused and it's grounding in a beautiful way to create a new beginning here. I just saw the Queen of Wands, so there's, I mean, you're magnetic, you're very attractive here. Okay, so you are attracting in, you're attracting in your desires. Because you refuse to stay in a space that was not allowing you to evolve or grow or move forward in a way that was best for you. Okay? We have the Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, you will be collaborating with someone soon here to build. Okay? Anything else? For some of you too, you might work it out with this person. You just have to kind of take your time. Don't rush into a decision. Don't allow yourself to be manipulated. Okay? The Queen of Swords says, look at the facts. Okay? Look at the facts. Look at how things have affected you. Look at this person's behavior. Look at, like, actually measure whether or not they are taking the actions that they say that they'll take, right? You're going to have to be very discerning with this individual if you're going to let them in moving forward. But I do see a new beginning coming in here for you. And for some of you, it could be, again, you're calling in a soulmate. And that love that you desire, you've been longing for, you know, when you're watching movies or reading books or you're out and about and you're like, oh, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that. The universe has been listening. And it wants to bring that to you here. But you may have had to release this person or release this cycle first before that could come in for you. Okay? So we have number 40, deep rest, for your message, for your guidance here. Be easy with you. You are home to a soul, a breathing piece of the eternal magic. Just like the swan who glides over open waters, you too can move with grace, but only when you gift yourself with quiet and ease. These come with rest. Allow yourself to have time just for you. When we create a safe space for solitude and stillness, wild woman rises. Okay? And that's exactly, I mean, I feel like this entire spread could be summed up in that card. You're taking space for you, time for you. Okay? Some of you, the situation was in your past, right? But it was still affecting your present, and you've realized it through the shadow work that you've got to release, you got to pull out this energy block, right? In order to move forward. You had to make those discerning decisions. Or again, if this was a situation active and present in your experience, you know, it was up to you to make that change, choose what was best for you, because this person never would have, right? They would have stayed stuck. They would have stayed in their comfort zone. And ultimately, like, I do sense like this person's frustrated and a bit angry with you because, like, you're not reacting. See his face, looks angry. I kind of have to edit these, you know, block these cards a little bit, but he's angry because he's not getting his way. Okay, so this person might have been able to get their way, manipulate their way, use, you know, your desires, I should say, like use your desires against you, tell you what you want to hear, create illusions, but it's not working. You are the cycle breaker, right, Aries? You're the first of the zodiac. You are the, you know, victorious one. You can't be tamed. You can't be tamed. So you're moving forward in this freedom and flow in this beautiful space of transformation, and you're getting back to your true nature. Okay? And things are moving forward again after feeling stuck, stagnant, and frustrating. And I think for, you know, some of you too, it's like you just kind of surrendered the situation. You surrendered the connection. You just took space. You took space for yourself to allow your wisdom to unfold, to allow the universe to nurture you, to allow that's, within that space, you created quite a bit of magic. And it was effortless. It was you just deciding to take that space for yourself. And then this beautiful unfolding's happening for you, Aries. So receive what aligns, release what doesn't. If you're in a connection, everything's going beautifully, then this obviously wasn't your message, right? This is for those of you that were in something confusing, wanting to move forward. Your soul's been, guiding you out of this. And, even if it was simply a cycle with this person, this isn't saying like the end all be all is with this person or not with this person. It's just you taking the next step, the next logical step for yourself. And in doing so, creating a lot of magic and beauty and openness for the possibility of what is next for you and what you desire to attract in. Okay? So that's what I have. Thank you so much for joining me. Take the best care of yourself, and I will see you soon.